So one team that is in a complete teardown right now that is going to be bad for the next couple of years, but they're finally entering a rebuild, is the Brooklyn Nets. And today, we are going to be doing a 10-year new look Brooklyn Nets rebuild post the Mikal Bridges trade. Man, oh man, am I excited about this rebuild. This just kind of reminds me of what maybe the Portland Trail Blazers did last offseason, trading away Damian Lillard, and the Washington Wizards when they moved Bradley Beal. So the Nets had one really good trade asset left from the Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden era, and it was Mikal Bridges, and they sent him to the crosstown team in the New York Knicks for an absolute haul. Bojan Bogdanovic, a first-round pick in 2025, 27, 29, and 31, so that's 4 unprotected first-round picks, the Bucks' top 4 protected pick in 2025, and then a pick swap in 2028. It's a haul. And then the Nets had a corresponding move because they didn't own their first-round picks from the James Harden trade. They made a deal with the with the Houston Rockets, giving the Rockets the Suns' first-round picks. They may want to trade for Booker or Kevin Durant, and we got our first-round picks back. So now we have an incentive to tank next year. The Nets had 0 draft picks in the 2024 draft, but we will have 3 first-rounders in a much more loaded 2025 draft. So I am recording this about noon on the 28th. You guys will be seeing this later today. So there is a chance that maybe Cam Johnson gets traded before this, or Dorian Finney-Smith. I will be moving them as well. We're going to be flat out tanking. I'm going to give Nick Claxton a 4-year, $100 million extension, what he got in real life, and we're going to bring him back to the Brooklyn Nets. I may take a flyer on Dennis Smith Jr. I may take a flyer on Lonnie Walker or Trenton Watford going forward, but there is no purpose to have Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, or Dennis Schroeder on this roster right now. So we're going to send Dennis Smith Jr. to the Philadelphia 76ers. We will have to include a second rounder in this deal. They're going to give me the swap wars between the Rockets and the Clippers in 2026. Pick won't be great, but for Dorian Finney-Smith, I think that's solid value. I wonder if the Warriors would want to get out of the Andrew Wiggins contract. Would they give me a first-round pick in 2028 and Andrew Wiggins for Cam Johnson? Let's see. They decline that. They do counter it. Oh, they want a nice first-round pick. So I don't think we're going to get this done unless we have somebody else we could throw in. I'd like to hold on to Day'Ron Sharpe, but if they want Day'Ron Sharpe as well, I would do that because I don't mind having Wiggins lead this rebuild and we get a first-rounder in 28. They say no to that. They would want the Philly pick from the James Harden, Ben Simmons trade. Once again, I don't really want to do that. The last thing I will throw in is Keita Bates-Diop, and that gets it done, actually. So, Andrew Wiggins is a Brooklyn Net. Andrew Wiggins and Ben Simmons, 2 former #1 overall pick. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to keep Dennis Schroeder. This team needs a point guard next year. Cam Thomas may actually average 30 points on 35% shooting. We are going to have cap space to spend, but I'm not going out and spending it on anybody of value. So let's bring back Nick Claxton. We may trade him throughout the rebuild. We will see. I do plan on being bad for the next 3 years. I would say really bad for the next 2, and then hopefully do something in year 3. We do have max cap space next offseason. I mean, if Donovan Mitchell was there, you never know what can happen. I'm going to sign Dario Saric to a 2-year deal with a team option on the 2nd year. Oh, we actually don't even have cap space this offseason because Ben Simmons is making so much money. He's making $40 million a year. Thankfully, that's going to be off our books. We are paying Andrew Wiggins a couple more years, 3 more years of Andrew Wiggins, but we did get a Warriors first to take on that bad contract, and then Nick Claxton as well for the next 4 years. I think even having this Wiggins contract could provide a nice challenge. And yeah, Cam Thomas is our highest overall with Nick Claxton, Dennis Schroeder, Andrew Wiggins, Ben Simmons, Noah Clowney. Oh, this team is not very good. Also, really like the pickup of Quentin Grimes that happened a little bit ago that they got today in exchange for Tim Hardaway Jr. in a couple seconds. So it's going to be Schroeder, Cam Thomas, Bojan, Saric, Claxton. Boy, oh boy, is that not good. Honestly, though, I would like to play Noah Clowney and Derek Whitehead a decent amount. Even Jalen Wilson can get minutes as well. Why do we have Gabe Vincent? Did he just get cut? Yeah, I guess so. All right. And honestly, I liked what I saw out of Jalen Wilson this past season out of Kansas. So he's going to get 12 minutes a night. Dario Saric, probably 17 minutes. Derek Whitehead, you're going to get a decent amount. Ben Simmons, I mean, this is it. I don't really even want to play you that many minutes. We're actually going to start Wiggins over Bojan. I mean, Bojan's days are cooked as well. This will be his final year. So let's go 25 to Whitehead. Let's go 25 to Clowney. 33 to Claxton's good. 35 to Cam Thomas. We'll do 28 to Dennis Schroeder, and then 32 to Andrew Wiggins. System proficiency is 3 stars under their new head coach, Jordi Fernandez. And yeah, this team is going to be really bad, but we've really won our first game of the year. Okay, nice. Yeah, we're tanking for hopefully Cooper Flagg, Ace Bailey, one of those guys here in the 2025 draft. Let's just not win games, please. All right, I don't know what's going on with this team, but we're 24 and 27. Why are we this good? We're the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. Oh my God. So the Sixers are really bad. I don't know what's going on with them. The Bulls are really bad. The Wizards are really bad. We should be in that tier. What is going on? Why are we so good? I'm going to have to be a seller at the deadline. Cam Thomas, stop being good, man. stop being good. I don't know if I'm even going to extend him. Do I think about trading Cam Thomas? I don't know. I think I'm going to extend Cam Thomas. Wiggins has been fine. Claxton's good. Do I trade Claxton? We need to tank. This is not good. Derek Whitehead shooting 36 from 3. I'm definitely trading away Dennis Schroeder. I'm going to try to move Bojan. We'll see. Clowney's not been good. I don't know how this team is only 3 games under 500 right now. It actually doesn't make any sense. All right, I want to see if I could do this trade with the Denver Nuggets. They can get a good pack of point guard. Dennis Schroeder for Zeke Naji and Jalen Pickett. I don't think I can get a first rounder in this deal. It would be kind of sick. Jalen Wilson, okay. Honestly, getting a first for Jalen Wilson will do. Yeah, we're going to do that. So, we're getting Kyle Gillespie, shout out Nova, Jalen Pickett, Zeke Naji, and a first for Dennis Schroeder, Jalen Wilson, and a second. That's a pretty good deal for us. And I'm going to trade Dario Saric back to the Phoenix Suns, and I'm going to look to get multiple second-round picks and Saban Lee, hopefully. Can I just do Dario Saric for Lee in 2 seconds? And they will do that. All right, let's go. Do I want to move anyone else? I'm definitely going to release Ben Simmons. I'm not re-signing Ben Simmons. We want him out of Brooklyn. And if he's winning us games because 2K likes him, I don't really want to deal with it. I know if you move him around position-wise, he could be really good. Like, he's an 84 overall power forward. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'd rather lose games. As much as, like, Ben Simmons could stay. 14 mil a year. No, we're doing it. We're going to send him to free agency. We're going to release him. Buy him out, basically. It's a buyout in 2K. Obviously, it's going to be tough for Bojan Bogdanovic to get a matching contract out there as well, so we're going to do him a favor, and we're going to buy him out as well so we can sign with the contender. All right, we're going to get Luke Garza here in free agency. Hopefully, could be one of our tank commanders, and then we're going to get Aaron Holiday as well. I really need this team to lose games over the course of the season. Like, there's no point for us to be in the playing tournament. And Luka Doncic wins his first MVP award in 2025. Alex Sarr wins Rookie of the Year. Bones Highland 6th Man of the Year. Wemby Depoy. Most improved goes to Dyson Daniels. You guys told me Dash Daniels in a later draft class is actually his younger brother, which is pretty cool. All NBA first team, we got Luka, Jokic, Wemby, Giannis, Morant. Here's All NBA second team. Like, we're not going to see any Brooklyn Nets for a little bit. All defensive first team includes Vonzo Ball. That is pretty cool. All rookie first team. Okay, for some reason Noah Clowney is in here, and Keyshawn George is on the 76ers. Did he get traded? You got Devin Carter, Derek Whitehead for some reason is there. There's Reese Shea, Dillingham, Jalen Wilson, and Ricky Council. Love to just see that randomness. Don't tell me we're in the playing tournament. Thank God. Thank God we fell out of it, man. That would have just been a disaster. I mean, we still won too many games. 31-51. Are you kidding me? How is Philadelphia not better than us with Maxey and Embiid? That just doesn't make any sense to me. All right, well, Cam Thomas averaged 24 points. Oh, my God. That is insane. Andrew Wiggins averaged 14 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists. He'd be fine if he was making $12 million a year. Story of the Brooklyn Nets, like Ben Simmons, obviously. 12 and 10 for Nick Claxton, 2 blocks a night as well. I thought Clowney would have been a little bit better. There's Derek Whitehead. He shot 36 from 3. We'd like to see that. Maybe Zeke Naji, probably going to be a backup big man next year. I mean, he is not great. I thought he could be a good tank commander. And then you got the Thunder and the Heat in the NBA Finals, and the Thunder win in 6 with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander being your Finals MVP. There goes Chris Paul. He ends up retiring. LeBron retired last year. Chris Paul heads to the Hall of Fame. So let's just go here to the draft lottery. We have our first round pick. This was supposed to be in the top 5. I mean, it is projected at 5. Okay, that is pretty good. Don't fall to 7. That would kind of suck. But if you watch the Wizards rebuild, I dropped from 1 to 5 3 years in a row. Is it going to happen to me here? We get lucky. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. The Brooklyn Nets go from 5 to 4. That is massive. We have Milwaukee's pick at 28 from the Bridges trade. Same thing with the Knicks pick at 25. So we have 3 first rounders in this draft. I'm going to probably keep all of them. I would love Nolan Traore, though, as a point guard to lead us out of this rebuild. He is getting mocked to us in the Sporting News. He might go 2 to the Spurs. That's the big thing. Do the Spurs go Dylan Harper at 2, or do they go Nolan Traore? Let's find out. Number 1, the Chicago Bulls. They take Cooper Flagg. No shocker there. I mean, they probably want the other Frenchman to pair him up with Wembanyama, and they do that in Nolan Traore. Ace Bailey goes 3. So we can either go VJ Edgecombe or we can go Dylan Harper. I think going Dylan Harper is probably wise because Harper could play the 1. I mean, Edgecombe could play the 3 with Cam Thomas at the 2, but I think Harper could facilitate and be somebody that can lead us out of this rebuild. So we go Dylan Harper out of Rutgers with the 4th overall pick. Wow, getting Hugo Gonzalez late in the first round is a steal. He's someone that's like a top 10 prospect for the 2025 draft right now. Really good shooter out of Spain. And we took another point guard as well in DJ Wagner, who was a top prospect going into this year for the 2024 season at Kentucky. Did not perform well, hit the transfer portal, will be at Arkansas, and we have Hugo, Harper, and DJ Wagner here. I like that class for us. Clowney and Whitehead, we're going to pick up those team options. We could use max cap space on somebody, but I don't think we're there yet. I don't really think Donovan Mitchell would want to sign here. Who knows? When this video comes out, he may re-sign with the Cavs. I'm going to re-sign Cam Thomas, though, on a 3-year deal. I'm going to be hesitant to give him the 4th year, but I think we'll be fine because I maybe should have done what the Wizards did and sold high on like Denny Avdija. We could sell high on Cam Thomas, but either way, I'm going to give him a 3-year extension worth $25 million a year. So $75 million guaranteed for Cam Thomas. I think he'll take that. I doubt he's getting a better deal on the open market. So right now we don't have a ton of talent under contract. I mean, I don't think we're going to be pretty good next year. We have about we have about 10-ish guys under contract. I could opt for maybe another wing, and that's really it in free agency. And I'm going to offer Jabari Walker a 2-year deal. He may be better than Noah Clowney next year. It's going to be 2 years, $20 million guaranteed, no team option for him. So we get Cam Thomas 3 years, $75 million, and we do get Jabari Walker 2 years, $20 million. So this team's not going to be great next year. I think we could flirt with Nick Claxton trades next offseason if we wanted to. I don't know if I'm going to trade Cam Thomas. We'll see, but he did come off a good season. I mean, Andrew Wiggins has 2 years left on the deal because he has a player option for the 2020-7 season. Disgusting. As Jalen Brunson goes to the Magic. Okay. And Cam Thomas is up to an 85 overall. Then Claxton's an 84. Wiggins is an 80. Noah Clowney's a 79. It's a solid team, but that team probably should not be in the play-in tournament either. All right, so our starting point guard next year is definitely going to be Dylan Harper. Jalen Pickett may get minutes off the bench. We'll see. I want Dylan Harper probably getting like 30 minutes a night, go through the rookie growing pains for a guard. Cam Thomas can get like 36 a night. We could try Derek Whitehead at the 3, but I think just the money we're paying Andrew Wiggins, politics will get in the way. He'll get 30 minutes a night. Let's go 28 to Walker. We'll go 32 to Claxton. I think Whitehead can get a decent amount of minutes off the bench. Zeke Naji is a backup big. Sure. 14 minutes a night. Noah Clowney in a lesser volume role from last year, 18 minutes a night. I'd like Hugo to get a decent amount. He can get 17 a night. And then the final 10 minutes, I think I'm going to give it to DJ Wagner over Jalen Pickett. Just because of the potential that we could maybe see from Wagner off the bench. We are 3-star balanced under Jordy Fernandez. First game of the year is on the road against the Milwaukee Bucks, and we ended up losing by 3. Like I said, I don't think this team is going to be good this year. Harper already off to an inefficient start. We'll see how that looks. I don't think we're going to be good. We do own our draft pick, though, which is great. And the 2026 draft should have some top guys with AJ DeBanza, with Cam Boozer, Aiden Sheridan if we wanted a big man. There's Caleb Wilson. There's some good wings. There's Caden Boozer as well. So, yeah, there's some talent there. We got 2 home games here against the Raptors and the Lakers. I'm cool just seeing the young guys progress. Harper takes a step, maybe something out of Clowney or Derek Whitehead, and then something out of Hugo Gonzalez and DJ Wagner would be nice. But we'll see. It's a long season. I don't think we're going to be great. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline, and I'm honestly going to give credit to our overachieving to Jordy Fernandez, the head coach. I think maybe he's the reason why we're doing so good, and maybe this was a slam dunk hire by Sean Marks and the Nets front office. So Cam Thomas leading the team in scoring. He's been efficient. I don't think there's much defense there, but 23.7 points, 3.5 assists. You know what? If that continues to improve, I will take that. Dylan Harper is averaging 17 points as a rookie. That's impressive. 4.5 rebounds, 7 assists a night, 1.7 steals, 43 from the field, 35 from 3, 88 from the line. Derek Whitehead is knocking down his threes at a 41% clip. This dude was an elite shooter at the EYBL circuit and in high school, and he was good at Duke too. He just always had injuries in his way. Andrew Wiggins, obviously vastly overpaid, but we're dealing with it. Hugo Gonzalez has been fine in his rookie year. Nick Claxton's numbers are slightly down. We kind of need those to be up if we want his trade our market to be pretty good. Jabari Walker has not been great. I will say so. Maybe that hasn't been a great free agency signing. Clowney's been improving with his efficiency in a less volume role. Zeke Naji's been better this year. And DJ Wagner has been fine. I think we're going to keep this team relatively the same. I don't really want to make the play-in tournament. We are currently the 9th seed in the Eastern Conference, but we're only 4 games up the Chicago Bulls as the 12th seed. So hopefully we could fall off a little bit because I'd rather just get a better draft pick. In a draft, I think we only have our first this year. I don't get it. I want to be bad. I just lost out on AJ DeBanza or Cam Boozer because this team is too good. This team just won 45 wins. Should I have let Cam Thomas just walk in free agency? I guess so. Jordy Fernandez, I'm going to fire you because you're too good for us right now. Rob Dillingham winning 6th man of the year. Dude's already an elite shooter. I can't wait for that Minnesota rebuild that I'm going to do. I can't believe we just won 45 games with this Nets team. Why am I upset for winning? I don't know, but this is kind of crazy. Dylan Harper, all rookie first team. Same with Hugo Gonzalez. Zach Edey, I guess, didn't play at all last year. Okay. And DJ Wagner, all rookie second team. We finished the season as the 4th seed in 2026. How is that possible? D'Lo, I feel like, is the last Celtic ever. Like, I don't think they would ever go for somebody like D'Lo. I mean, this is a fine team. It's not good, though. Is the Eastern Conference just that weak right now? We're taking on Boston in round 1. I don't expect to get by. If we won a playoff series, I'd lose my mind. 45 wins just to get bounced in round 1 in 5 games. I don't get that at all. Wow. Our offense was not even top 10. So is our defense that good? Our defense is somehow best in these. I don't get it. Who is an elite defender out here outside of Claxton unless Dylan Harper, I guess, is kind of like that? I don't know. So the NBA Finals are between the Charlotte Hornets and the OKC Thunder, and the Thunder win in 6, with Shea being your Finals MVP. So we're still a relatively young team. I mean, we still have to eat the Wiggins contract next year. We could buy him out at the deadline. There goes Russ, Love, and Harden. They all end up retiring. And yeah, we're going to miss out on a lottery pick. So maybe this is not good. I don't know. We do have the 26th pick via Houston. So it was actually, I was going to say a swap with them, but no, I actually have to get that 26th overall pick back. So that means I'm just picking right outside the top 20. I'm missing out on one of those top guys. Kurt Angle out of Michigan State. Maybe. Sounds too similar to Kurt Angle. We could look to move Claxton this offseason. 2 years left on the deal, $29 million. He's 27 years old. By the time we're competing, he may be like 30, 31. And I want to see if I could steal 3 first-round picks from the Charlotte Hornets. This one from the PJ Washington trade, this one from the Terry Rozier trade, and their first in 2029 for Nick Claxton. And they agree to that. Wow. All right. So we just loaded up on draft capital for the future, which is nice to have, Look at all this draft capital. Sean Marks rebuild will be talked about. I don't know how we were a playoff team once again. I don't know if I'm going to trade anybody else. I mean, Cam Thomas already has 2 years left on the deal, but he may be here to stay, honestly. We got Dylan Harper as the 1. We have Hugo. We have Zeke Najee's player option. I'll probably opt into. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to trade anybody. Which I guess this is a risky game because we do not own, I think, our first-round pick next year. This is the year the Rockets still have it. So maybe, just in case, now that I traded away Nick Claxton, I try to get my first-round pick back next year. And somehow the Wizards have this now, which might make this kind of tough. I don't know if they would be interested in Jabari Walker for that first back. And I will give you this pick. And I will give you, let's see, just to make this somewhat fair. I'll give you 3 seconds, and I will give you Jabari Walker for my first-round pick back next year. Just in case this team is not good. So the New Orleans Pelicans select Cam Boozer out of Duke. They have him and Zion Williamson, 2 former Duke power forwards. AJ Debenta is a Golden State Warrior. That is insane. So I'm going to go with Sidi Gay here with the 21st overall pick. I think the younger brother of Mohamed Gay on the Atlanta Hawks, out of Senegal, 6'11", 18 years old. We could develop him to be our starting center. Maybe. We'll see. I am jealous of the Pelicans and the Warriors, though. So we're going to sign City there. Andrew Wiggins obviously opts into his $30 million player option. Since we have DJ Wagner, I'm going to decline the team option on Jalen Pickett. So we are going into year number 3 with this squad. I don't think I'm going to sign anybody in free agency. I think next year, if we are respectable, could be a year we use our cap space. I mean, we're going to have Cam Thomas on the final year. I assume Najee's going to pick up that $7 million player option, but we'll see. But we'll finally be off of Andrew Wiggins' contract. I think I could sign Derek Whitehead to a nice deal in return. So right now, I think I'm kind of fine with my wings. And my guard play. I think we could just look for maybe a big man here in free agency. Obviously, there's some really nice talents, and Jalen Johnson's here and stuff like that. But I think I may go for a 1-year deal, 2-year deal guy again. I would not mind taking a flyer on Ousmane Dieng in like good playing time. I don't know why he wants this much money, so I may just wait a little bit because he's done nothing in the NBA. So why should I have to pay him all that money? 17 million. Yeah, like get out of here. He would accept like 13.75. I kind of just want to do a team option. Like if he really performs well, $13.5 million. All right, so he will probably agree to that. Anybody at the top switch up? Okay, Luka's an LA Clipper. That is kind of insane. Curry is still there. Golden State with AJ Debenta, which is pretty cool. J-Dub is a Philadelphia 76ers. Şengün is a Detroit Piston. Walker Kessler with Curry and Debenta in Golden State is kind of sick. And we get Ousmane Dieng there. So player progression. This team, once again, probably shouldn't make the playoffs, but Jordy Fernandez continues to overachieve. All right, so we're here going into the 2027 season. Jacob Gilliard, okay. Yeah, so it's going to be Dylan Harper at the 1. He's going to play a decent amount of minutes this year, 34. We'll go 36 to Cam Thomas. Honestly, let's start Derek Whitehead over Andrew Wiggins. Ousmane Dieng can get 27 minutes a night. Clowney can start at the 5 with 27 as well. Wiggins is going to get like 15. It's probably going to be his final year, 14. I don't think I'm going to play him anymore. Hugo can get 24. I want to see what we can get out of him. And then obviously I want to play Sidi Gay a little bit because he was our first round pick. Anybody else I want to give minutes to? Down here, probably just DJ Wagner. We could see what he could do with 20 minutes a night. I'm actually going to go 18 and we'll go 26 to Hugo. System proficiency is going to be 3.5 star balanced. And I have no idea how this team's going to do this year. I thought we were going to be bad last year, and we made it to the playoffs as a 4 seed. We lost by 4 to the Raptors to start off the season. We started off with a bunch of away games, and we were 0-3. I mean, this is maybe a year we're going to be bad. I got my first round pick back, so I'm okay with being bad, as we are 1-5 to start off the year. All right, so we're here at the trade deadline, and we're actually bad. We're 20-31. This is where I thought we would be last year. The Charlotte Hornets also, like, they ended up losing in the NBA Finals, and now they have an Evan Mobley, Nick Claxton front court because they didn't pay Mark Williams either. So, like, that is a sick team, and I don't think we're going to compete with them right now. So I was like, I may as well get some good draft capital for Claxton before I would have to re-sign him. Cam Thomas's numbers are slightly down this year, which is interesting. He does have 2 years left on his deal. I may explore a trade with him this offseason. We'll see. Dylan Harper's numbers, his efficiency's up. His numbers are somewhat down, though. Dariq Whitehead's been really good once again. Hugo Gonzalez, much better in year 2, I think, as an overall player. Noah Clowney's been fine. I wouldn't say Ousmane Dieng's been a beast. I don't know about his future on this team long term. DJ Wagner has not been good. But yeah, we're going to have assets. Okay, yeah, Andrew Wiggins, you were cooked, man. But he's going to be free agent at the end of the year. Now, contract extensions, Andrew Wiggins, definitely not. We're going to have like $30+ million in cap space. I don't think I should have an issue moving on from Zeke Naji in the offseason, even when he opts into that player option. And we do have some draft capital in this year's draft. Wow. I didn't realize how many first round picks I had in this year's draft. How do I have the Rockets pick in this year's draft? Why do I feel like I shouldn't have that one? But then I don't know if I made another trade. I feel like I shouldn't have that. You know what? I'm just going to be safe. And even if I'm losing something here valuable to myself, I'm going to give that Rockets pick back to 2.5. Let me just double check. Okay, so I think it's supposed to be a swap with us this year. And I think when I went to Washington and I got that back, I guess I got theirs. I don't know. So I'm going to give them their first rounder back. I think that's how this is supposed to go. But I could be wrong, but hey, at least I'm being generous. Maybe I'm going to have good karma come my way. Because I'm like, I think I have way too many draft picks now. So we have our pick. We have the Knicks pick from the Bridges trade. We have this trade from the Hornets. We have this trade. Not sure where I got this Thunder pick from, but it was definitely in this video. This is from Kyrie, and this is from Harden. So we're kind of ready to rock here. We have some nice draft capital going forward as well. So I don't think I'm going to make any moves. I'm okay bottoming out. I don't think there's a clear 1.1 in this year's draft. I guess it's Tyron Stokes out of USC. I mean, that would be pretty sick if we could pick him up, but we would have to get lucky in the lottery, which it's easier said than done. So Victor Wembanyama is your MVP this year. AJ Dubance, Rookie of the Year, 21 points as a rookie. Absurd. Rob Dillingham, 6th Man of the Year in Minnesota. I don't know who they got. I don't think it's Mike Conley still starting ahead of him. Cody Williams breaking out in year 3. He gets most improved. Luka Doncic, Clutch Player of the Year on the Clippers. Once again, I don't think we're going to see anybody on our team, as Cade has now spent the last 2 years in Miami. Okay. Interesting enough. Alex Sarr on All-NBA 3rd team with Cooper Flagg. No Dylan Harper, unfortunately. I thought that said Jabari Walker on All Defensive 2nd team. I was like, are you kidding me? I would have been so upset if that happened. We did get City Gay on All Rookie 2nd team. We did actually make the play-in tournament as the 10th seed this year, so I'm glad I did get my pick back. We ended up flipping our record from last year. We go 37-45 with this team. And we're taking on the Atlanta Hawks in the first leg of the play-in tournament. Okay, they do have De'Aaron Fox now instead of Trae Young. Reece Shea has developed into a nice player. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we're going to beat them. They're definitely more talented than us right now. They have a very good start to the game, but we have a nice second quarter. We would have to win 2 play-in tournament games to make the playoffs this year, and we are choking it in the 4th. We are down by 5 with 30 seconds to go, and we ended up losing by 7. Dylan Harper had a good game. Cam Thomas shot 3 for 13. This may actually be Cam Thomas's last year as a Brooklyn Net. I may look to move him in the offseason. It does not help, though, when City Gay, Hugo Gonzalez, and Cam Thomas combined for 9 of 33 shooting. And let's see who is going to make it to the NBA Finals. It's going to be between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Houston Rockets. Okay, Cavs have a pretty good starting 5, but they no longer have Evan Mobley as he's in Charlotte. And the Rockets are starting Reed Shepherd and Ace Bailey there in the NBA Finals. And Jimmy Butler. Wait, why was their pick so valuable at the deadline? Are they a low seed? Oh my God, they're the 8th seed. That's insane. They were a play-in tournament team as the 10th seed. Oh my God, that is insane. And they won it all. How are they that low with Jimmy Butler, Ace Bailey, Amen Thompson, Reed Shepherd, Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, Miles Bridges, Jalen Smith, Fred VanVleet, Jovial Bethea? That team is stacked. What? How many wins did they get? 36, and then they win it all. Okay, 2K, you're making no sense right now. There goes Steph, Paul George. He retired on the Nuggets. And I think by year 5, we're going to import some expansion teams into this. So, look at that. Look at that. 4 picks projected in the top 14. Give me some luck, 2K. Boom. 1, 5, 9, and 12. I will take that here in the 2027 NBA draft. Now we are cooking with young talent. And in the final year of his deal, I think I'm going to trade Cam Thomas. All right, so I may get veteran backup point guard Malcolm Brogdon. And could I get 3 first-round picks from the Miami Heat? We're going to say it. I know he's got 1 year left, so let's see if they'll do this. They counter it with their first rounder in this year's draft. Okay, I will do that, and you're going to give me another one. So we're getting 4 unprotected firsts and Malcolm Brogdon for Cam Thomas and a first. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. We're going to do that. Our draft capital situation in this video is phenomenal. So that means the Heat get their pick back at like 26. That's more than okay. And then I have a late first as well. So I do have 5 first rounders. I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I do plan on using 1, 5, and 9. So I did trade Nick Claxton and Cam Thomas in this video, but I think it was smart. I didn't really want to pay them the big bucks because I think we had a cap. So, Elijah Arenas, or do I go Tyrone Stokes? How about I try to get both of them? I think I'm going to go Elijah Arenas, which is actually the son of Gilbert Arenas. He goes number 1. I don't know if I can move up for Stokes. It would probably cost me 5. Not 12 and 29. Could that get me up to number 2 with the New Orleans Pelicans? And it does. Okay, so I'm actually just going to lock that in. We're going to get Tyrone Stokes here with the 2nd overall pick out of USC, a power forward. And then that means we also have the 12th overall pick. And this is just the NBA Sun draft. So, yeah, this is going to be Taj Ariza, son of Trevor Ariza. I actually don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that. I have no idea if he is. But that is a nice draft class for us. Usman Jang, $14 million. We are going to decline that. Harper picked that up. Najee opts in, but I think I can easily move that. And I don't know if I'm going to be a free agency destination. I'm not even going to bring back, I think, Noah Clowney. He's just been too inefficient for us, but I do want to bring back Dariq Whitehead for sure. And I think we could look as like a franchise big man, maybe. I think that could be in play for us this offseason. I mean, Jalen Duren, Mark Williams, are those franchise big men? I don't know. Giannis is unrestricted at 32. I don't know. Like maybe we opt for cap space next year. Do I have to pay anybody next year? Do I have to pay Dylan Harper next year? I do not. So we actually really don't have to pay anybody next year. So maybe I'm just going to look for like 1-year deals. Maybe that's Clint Capella. Maybe that's Isaiah Hartenstein. Yeah, like let's get Clint Capella here on a 1-year deal worth like $22 million. I would love to get this team in the playing tournament next year. And then I want to see what the young guys can do. So I'm going to let Noah Clowney walk. I'm going to let Usman Jang walk. And I would like to bring back Dariq Whitehead. I'm hoping it's not going to cost me too much. And I'm going to sign him to a 4-year, 66 descending contract that has a team option on the 5th year. I love that for us, and Whitehead is a great complementary piece. He's been an elite shooter throughout his career. Career 41% three-point shooter. We love to see that. I don't even know if Brogdon's going to play that much, and his contract would be easy to trade for next year. It's only like $6 million a year. Player progression, Dylan Harper, big year for him. I should change his position back to the point guard position with Elijah Arenas at the 2. I don't know if I've ever downloaded a 2028 draft class before, but here we are. I mean, he also has like a 2029 and 2030 draft classes, so I guess we'll just rock with it. Why not? So, yeah, I have no idea. I'm going to assume some of these guys are sons of players in the leagues, which is kind of crazy. And then we are going to add the Seattle Supersonics and a team to Las Vegas here at the end of the year. The Las Vegas Flamingos, why not? And we'll probably have like the Memphis Grizzlies join the Eastern Conference. So, yeah, like I said, I do want to change the position of Dylan Harper. I'm going to make him a point guard. His overall actually goes down, which is interesting enough. But he could definitely be like a combo guard still. And the rotation is going to be definitely Harper at the 1, Arenas at the 2, Whitehead 3, Stokes 4, Capella 5, Hugo Gonzalez as the 6th man. I think Zeke's going to play like 10 minutes a night. I think Brogdon's going to play like 8 minutes a night. To be honest, I don't even think Zeke Naji is going to play for us. I think he's going to get like 8 minutes a night or 0 minutes a night. City Gay can get 15 minutes a night. I definitely want to play Taj Ariza. I don't know if I'm going to play DJ Wagner. I mean, he's never really been great for us, but I guess I may as well play him over Malcolm Brogdon just to see what I have in him. Dylan Harper's going to get 36 minutes a night. We're going to go 30 to the rookie Elijah Arenas, 30 to the rookie Stokes, 30 to Clint Capella. Let's go 34 to Dariq Whitehead. Let's see what he can do. I got 9 more minutes, so you know what? I will give him to Malcolm Brogdon. And system proficiency is 3.5 stars with Jordy Fernandez. So let's see how this team pans out here in the 2028 season, the last year of just having 30 teams in the NBA. I mean, a great start for Hugo Gonzalez, who I could debate starting at the 2 if I want to see what I can get out of him and then have Elijah come off the bench as the rookie. But he was the #1 overall pick. All right, we'll keep him there. All right, so we are here at the trade deadline. And this year, it's going a little bit better for us. We are 30 and 21. I forget if we were 21 and 30 last year's trade deadline. I think close to it. But we have now moved up to the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. That's what I'm talking about. We're a pretty good home team, which is funny because like the Nets, I mean, when they had KD and they were good, like the crowds were good, but like they're going to be kind of rough, I think, over the next couple of years. I hope they don't think about relocating just because like they relocated from New Jersey and like there's still such a big market to have in Brooklyn, and they're still like still a fairly new team in Brooklyn, right? Like they've been there for around 10 years, and now you're getting like younger audiences and generations, and eventually you'll get fans. Like I think growing up, like I didn't know many New Jersey Nets fans. Obviously everybody was a Knicks fan, but I think when they came to Brooklyn there was a lot more excitement about it then. But I do wonder what can happen with them going forward, especially if there's some down years. So DJ Wagner might have to cut ties, or at least eliminate him from the rotation. Sidney Gay's been fine. I think his peak probably for us is a nice backup big man, which is fine. Clint Capella giving us a nice veteran presence there at the 5 spot. Taj Ariza off the bench, can score at the rim, can finish inside, good free throw shooter. Elijah Arenas, good combo guard. He's got his inefficiencies with being a rookie, but as the #1 pick, hopefully he has the pedigree to be a good player. There's Tyrone Stokes, and then you got Hugo Gonzalez, who's going to be due for a payday, not this offseason, but the next one, because Dylan Harper, I think, no, not this one either, but the next one, which is good. So we have a little bit of time there, which is nice. This offseason would be the guys from this past draft class, like Reese Shea and Sarr, that would be getting paid. Dariq Whitehead's been well worth my money, man. This guy's been efficient from downtown, and he's going to be a staple, and I think he's going to be a net throughout the whole video. And Wemby wins the 2028 MVP. Elijah Arenas is your Rookie of the Year. Okay, there we go. Still just 21 years old. Cam Boozer is your 6th Man of the Year. I guess behind Zion Williamson. Wemby Depoy, most improved, goes to Ace Bailey from the 2025 draft class. And Clutch Player of the Year, Rob Dillingham has won like 6th Man of the Year multiple times. Clutch Player of the Year now. He's won some awards in this video. And we got Dylan Harper on All-NBA second team. He could have won most improved. Wow. A great year from Dylan Harper. Was he an all-star here in 2028? He was not, which is kind of criminal, honestly. We're not going to get anybody else on the All-NBA or defensive teams, it seems like, but we do get 2 guys, 3 guys on the All-Rookie teams, which is nice. Minnesota did not even make the playoffs. I was just kind of looking who their point guard was because I forgot to do it last year. Jose Alvarado. Okay, well, is Dillingham listed as a shooting guard? Yep, I guess that's why he's behind Anthony Edwards, but he's putting up some insane stats. We did finish the season with a 49-33 record, which isn't great, but it's good. And that finished as the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. And we have a 4-point differential between the point differential of the Orlando Magic was nice because their defense isn't great, but they just have a really solid offense with Jalen Brunson at the helm. I think we're going to be just fine. I mean, I'm hoping we can pull off an upset. It would be pretty cool. And the Miami Heat are the 5th seed with Cam Thomas there, who's coming off the bench. They have Kawhi, Jaime Jaquez, Cade Cunningham, Tyler Hero still. Like, that's a really good team. Their bench is good with young talent as well. And we are taking on the Chicago Bulls in round number 1. They are the 7th seed with Lonzo, Dick Ball, Dick, Cam Whitmore, Cooper Flagg, Naz Reid. Just very short last name guys, it seems like. Matzos is coming off the bench. They have Denny, they have White. Oh, so they have White, Dick. Nice. Pause. Game 1 goes to the Brooklyn Nets. We ended up winning by 1 point. Dariq Whitehead dropped 40. Oh my God. Duke on Duke crime on Cooper Flagg. Game 2, we do end up losing by 3. This has been a very close series so far. Game number 3 goes to the Chicago Bulls. Damn, they won by 2. Dylan Harper dropped 38. Game 4 goes to the Nets. We ended up winning by 9. Harper with 25 and 8. Elijah Arenas with 19. He's been solid in the playoffs so far. Whitehead's been good, but it's cooled off after that Game 1 explosion. Game 5 goes to the Brooklyn Nets. We won by 35. Can we win in 6, or are we going to a Game 7? Boom, we win in 6. We blow them out 118-83, and we move on. Dylan Harper with 31, 10, and 6. And we're going to be taking on the Detroit Pistons, who don't have Cade Cunningham anymore, but they do have a couple guys from the 2021 draft class. And they brought over Jabari Smith, and Ron Holland is still there, obviously. All right, round number 2 against Detroit. That is a good team. We do end up winning Game 1 by 3 points. Clint Capella just scored a team and tied for the game high. We do win Game 2 by 6 points. Tariq Whitehead with 21. Nick Smith Jr. with 29. Game 3 goes to the Pistons. They won by 7. All right, don't let them force a game. Okay, there we go. All right, I was going to say don't let them tie it up. We win by 4. Everybody's getting it done, man. Like, we just won by 4, and we had some bad shooting performances in this one. We had Hugo and Elijah go 6 for 23 combined. Game 5, we win, and we're in the conference finals. How about that? The Brooklyn Nets are now in the conference finals in 2028. Could happen. We have a very young core, and look, I'm in the conference finals without Cam Thomas. I don't know if we'd be here with Cam Thomas, but either way, I didn't need to pay or keep around Cam Thomas, and I got draft capital. Now, funny enough, we're going up against Cam Thomas in the Miami Heat, which is pretty sick. You got 2 versus 5 over here, 2 versus 5 over there. Game 1 goes to the Brooklyn Nets. We ended up winning 122-105. I'm sure these teams faced off with KG and Pierce. I think they did in Brooklyn. And then you had LeBron and Wade in Miami. We take a 2-0 lead. Damn, Cam Thomas, maybe not showing up. 6 for 10 in 25 minutes, 26 minutes. We do lose game 3 by 15. I mean, they do have the best player in the series in Cade Cunningham. And they tied up 2 games apiece. Damn, they beat us by 1. We almost came back in the 4th quarter there. Game number 5 goes to the Miami Heat. Can we force a game 7, please? Yes, we can. All right, here we go. Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Winner is going to take on Wemby and the San Antonio Spurs. It would be cool. Us and the Spurs, we have like the same colors in our logos. Okay, first half-ish, and we are down by 1. Just keep it close into the 4th. I will hop in. Please. Okay, come back there. I mean, I don't know if you want me to hop in. Down by 4. 2:45 to go. All right, so, man, I'm nervous. I've never used some of these guys in this game, too, like Taja Riza or Elijah Arenas. I don't know why Dariq Whitehead is in as the center. Kawhi Leonard, okay, kick that over to Taja Riza. He's got a 3. I just didn't know. Hugo, hit this 3. Hugo, I know that's deep, but that's a great look. Hugo, no! That was a great look. Oh, no. I just don't know why Dariq Whitehead isn't at the center spot. We have 3 timeouts, so if we get a stop, I'm going to use it. Kawhi Leonard's got to be like 37 years old right now. Elijah guarding Khalil Ware. This is not good. I fouled him. Oh, no. He stepped out of bounds. All right, let's get a timeout. We got to get these subs in. Or the out of bounds. We'll get him in. Let's go. All right, Cade guarding Elijah or Dylan Harper. Good screen there from Clint Capella. We got Cade in the air. Dylan Harper pulls up, and he's going to knock that down. Too easy. 2-point game. We got Tyrone Stokes, who was the number 2 overall pick. I almost took him number 1. I don't know if he's really impressed me enough. But let's just win this game. Why am I talking smack about our teammate? All right, they got to switch. Oh, Dylan Harper with the steal, and he's gonna outrun Bam. Get to the rim. Oh, kick that out. Dariq Whitehead, a 40% 3-point shooter. Bang! What a pass from Dylan Harper to Dariq Whitehead, who ran the floor perfectly. Up by 1. And Cam Thomas is not on the floor. Okay, that is interesting. Hero drives. Oh, Capella with the steal. Come on, let's run. Let's run, Dylan. Get up there. Get up there. Just don't turn it over. Okay, just terrible transition offense. Oh, we're good. Kick that out. Nope. Clint Capella's not taking that. What am I doing? Pick and roll. Dylan Harper, Clint Capella. It's going to work. It's going to work. Oh, get to the one. Oh, what a pass. Oh, he made it. Oh, my God. Dylan Harper with the pass of the century. Clint Capella is flexing on Cade Cunningham. How did he find him? How did he get that in there? Oh, I don't know how that didn't get stolen. I don't know how Clint Capella didn't miss that layup, but we will take it up by 3. Hey, Elijah Arenas is a perimeter D. He's staying in front of Hero. We're here. We're here. Whitehead guarding Jaime Jaquez. I'm here. Just get up there on Hero. We're fine. We're fine. Get over the screen. Clint, you don't need help. We're good. Jaquez ain't quick. He ain't quick. There we go. There we go. That's the defense of the Brooklyn Nets. We had one of the best defenses in the league this year. Elijah Arenas, the number 1 overall pick, gets inside. Left hand. Good. Up by 5. And in year 4, are we going to be heading to the NBA Finals? I don't know. Actually, don't jinx it because Cade just bodied it. All right, I'm jinxing it. All right, Dylan Harper, good free throw shooter. Let's just get him to the line. I think they're going to foul. Actually, they don't have to foul. But there's not a big difference. So if we score here, it's over. But we got to score here. I think we're just going to run a high ball screen. Dylan Harper doing what Jalen Brunson does in the playoffs, man. 8 seconds. I don't need to score super quickly. So just stay there, Cade. All right, or Clint. All right, we're getting to the rim. Bang! Slams it on him. 9 seconds to go. We should be winning this. And we won 106-101. And you got the Spurs and the Nets in the NBA Finals. Let's go. Game number 1 goes to the Nets. Oh my God, we won by 1. I'm scared. We're playing Wemby and Nolan Traore. Dylan Harper at 34, though. I mean, Nolan Traore, Stephon Castle, Keldon Johnson, Ben Simmons revenge series. Are you kidding me? Oh, I hate that. They have Vassell off the bench. Ian Jackson, Derek Peterson, Jay Will, Andrew Wiggins revenge series. I hate that team. Game 2 goes to San Antonio. They're going to beat me. They're so much better than us. Clint Capella went 10 for 10. We're up 2-1. Oh, my God. Dylan Harper, 31 points. Taja Riza with 17. We're up 3-1. Oh, my God. The Brooklyn Nets are 1 game away from winning the 2028 NBA Finals. Dariq Whitehead with his second 40-piece in the playoffs. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. Oh, my God. We won it all. And Dylan Harper is your finals MVP. Let's go. We won in 5 games. We beat the Nets in 7. Wow. Wow. Are we starting a dynasty? I don't know. I thought we were going to sign a big-name free agent this offseason. We probably will have the cap to do so. KD retired on the Lakers. I can't believe that just happened. I can't believe we won it all this year. Jordi Fernandez might be the GOAT head coach. And we have all this draft capital. Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot to add the expansion teams in league meetings. All right. It's coming next year. It's coming next year. And we have the 2nd and 3rd picks in this draft. That is insane. We have 23 via Miami, 26 via Golden State as well. Yeah, I was supposed to approve of that one. All right, I'm getting fired as the commissioner. Yeah, Jordy Fernandez, you are getting a lifetime contract. And welcome back, Jordy, as our head coach. Let's go. Oh my God, I have 2, 3, 23, and 26. That is so many. And then I have 4 first rounders next year as well. I just think I'm going to try to move. I don't know if I'm going to make a trade right now. I mean, I think we're going to have a max slot available in free agency, and we just won the NBA Finals. Because Clint Capella is going to be up. I think I would look for like a really good big man. Either a 4 or a 5 I'm good with. So here with the second and third picks, we're projected to get Tyrone Jamison from Florida State. Ryan Hampton from Northern Iowa. I mean, that's a pretty sick school to get somebody from. And like 2024, the Hawks have the #1 pick here. They get Isaac Hayes out of Kentucky. A true point guard, it seems like. So with the second pick, we are going to go with Jamison, I think. Yeah, we're going to go with Tyrone Jamison out of Florida State. And then we are going to go, we could go Kavion Bryant. Yeah, why not? Let's go Kavion Bryant here, #3. He's got a dope last name. Also, why is his tattoo basically the muscles? I don't really get that. That's an interesting tattoo, 2K. And we are going to sign Jamison, 77 overall, Bryant, 76. We got Devin Freeman, Robin Ross, and Herman Mercer in the draft as well. We're going to pick up all these options. And yeah, we got, wow, maybe I go after Evan Mobley. That is somebody I would use my cap space on because Clint Capella, great job doing something with us. But I think we could move on. There's some good options out here. Derek Lively, he's 24. Nick Claxton, 2 years in Charlotte. Wow, they may lose their whole front court. But Evan Mobley, unrestricted free agent. And I'd have to free up around $8 million. So I guess me drafting a 2 and 3 kind of hurt those odds. Which, like, I don't know who to move. Well, I guess I'll move Malcolm Brogdon. Okay, that's easy. Malcolm Brogdon and Devin Freeman. And we're going to send Brogdon and Freeman, who we did just draft 23rd overall, to the Knicks for 4 future second rounders. But now this should give me enough money to go out and sign Evan Mobley. Yeah, Evan Mobley, I think I'm going to put at the 5. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for Evan Mobley. Could I do a little bit less? $46 million, 4 years. No player option, full contract. I mean, we could go after Zion as well, which would be pretty sick, but he got a 5-year deal from the Pelicans, and we got Evan Mobley. Yeah, so I'm going to opt for Evan Mobley over Clint Capella. Thank you, Clint. You were great for us in the playoffs in your age 34 season, but we just got Evan Mobley to run the show here in Brooklyn for the next 4 years. And now this team is scary. This team is really scary. With young talent, we got Mobley. We have some really nice mid-level exceptions to use, but I'm not even going to use it because of all the young talent that I want to play next year. And yeah, this team is really good. It just won a championship, and we just upgraded Clint Capella to Evan Mobley. And I think this draft class creator also has a 2028 one or 2020. What did I just do? I just did 2028. Yeah, 2029. New #1 ranked 8th grader doing crazy windmill dunks in junior high. Cameron Mercer. Comp PG. What? And then there's King Baycott. Comp is LeBron White lefty in the 2030 draft class. So I assume it's one prospect that like got viral, and then it's just a bunch of auto-generated ones. So we have so much young talent. I don't know if I'm going to be able to re-sign Hugo at the end of the year. Like DJ Wagner is not going to play. We're going to go with 10-man rotation. Yeah, so it's going to be Kavion Bryant's going to play like 14 a night. We'll probably go... No, we're probably going to do a couple more to Tyrone Jamison, who was the 2nd overall pick. City Gay, there's Hugo Gonzalez, who I would like to play off the bench a decent amount. Let's rock 21 minutes a night to him. Yeah, we're pretty much going to do something like this. Maybe Elijah gets 30. We go 23 to Hugo. Yeah, we're going to rock that rotation this year. And honestly, every single year, rest of this rebuild, our goal is to win a championship. Hopefully, we can win more than one in this video. All right, so at the trade deadline, we are 36 and 14. We are currently the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference by only a game and a half over the Toronto Raptors. What? What? Jacoby Walters averaging 35 points a game. What the oh my God. I don't think that's sustainable, but you gotta be kidding me. That is insane. I have never, wow. I'm at a loss for words. That is wild. That is insane. I don't know what to say right now. Tyron Stokes is developing nicely. He's stroking the ball in his 2nd year. Hugo's been good, but I just like, do I pay Hugo and keep paying Tariq Whitehead? Similar roles, I feel like. Evan Mobley, I'd like to be a little bit more impactful offensively, but I'm fine with this team right now. I still can't get over how many points Jacoby Walters is averaging this season. I've never seen that before. All right, so Wemby wins MVP in back-to-back years. Isaac Hayes, the #1 overall pick, is your rookie of the year. Şengün gets 6-man. Wemby Depoy. Most improved goes to Kamal Malak in Orlando, Anthony Edwards, clutch player of the year, and we get coach of the year with Jordy Fernandez. We go 63-19. That's what I'm talking about. Any surprises out here? Giannis is a Dallas Maverick. Well, they lost Luka. They added Giannis. Jacoby Walter finished with 33.5 points per game. Wow. That is insane. Dylan Harper is on all NBA third team. Super efficient season from him. We love to see it. Evan Mobley on all defensive second team. Tyron Jameson, from the second overall pick, not great. And Kavion Bryant on all rookie first team. They weren't like great seasons, I will say. We're taking on the Washington Wizards in round number 1. I do think for the playoffs, though, I'm not going to play both of them. Honestly, I guess Bryant's a little bit better. So I think I'm going to give Bryant like 8 minutes tonight in the playoffs. Gay can get 15. I think Taj should play a little bit more. Yeah, he had a really good year too. Where is he from? Gonzaga. He can get 22 minutes. Hugh can get 22 off the bench. Evan Mobley can get 37 for the playoffs. Same with Dylan Harper. 38 to him. Let's go 33 to Arenas and Whitehead. Then we go 32 to Tyrone Strokes. We're taking on the Wizards in round number 1. We should be able to beat them with 63 wins. And we end up sweeping them to take on the Pacers in round 2. Halliburton averaged 38 points in round 1. That is insane. Jacoby Walter is actually like a scoring GOAT right now. But if we take a look here at the playoff stat leaders from that series, Elijah Arenas got it done for us. Round number 2 against the Pacers. It's a really good team. It really is. I think we should be able to beat them, though. Halliburton is, like, really good in this game, but we beat him in 5. Now we're taking on the 7-seeded Hornets, the Nick Claxton Revenge Series. Oh, they got Rob Dillingham, who's progressed very well in this save. Can we beat them to go to our second straight NBA Finals? And Reed Shepherd is on the LA Lakers now. The Rockets decided not to re-sign him. So you have the Nets and the Lakers. They have Shepherd and Book. Kentucky backcourt there. Buzelis, Hendricks, Bam Adebayo, Kentucky center. Clint Capella back in the finals again. He signed back with Atlanta and then got traded to the Lakers. Can we beat them, though? That's a good team. We do win game 1 by 18. Come on, I want to win 2 straight. Boom. That's 2 straight. We blew them out in game number 2. Game 3 goes to the Lakers, so they're still alive. They won by 1 point. So lucky. Dylan Harper fouled out in 19 minutes, and they tied it up. They won by 14. Game 5 goes to the Lakers. We've lost 3 in a row. Are you kidding me? Don't lose 4 in a row. Okay, game 7 of the NBA Finals. Here we go. Damn, we dominated the Eastern Conference going 12-1. We were up 2-0, and then we blew it. Game 7 of the NBA Finals against the LA Lakers. No, you had a bad second quarter. Come on, please come back in the 4th. Okay, we did. We're up by 1. There we go. All right, we're up by 2. All right, down by 1, 3.5 to go. Tie game, 112. Let's go. Let's hop in. All right, Hugo is in. I could go to the rim right here. I don't know why I'm risking that. I don't really like that matchup there. Oh, Derek Whitehead, wide open for 3. Oh my God, he missed it. What? Oh man, he never misses that. All right, we got to clamp up. Oh no, Booker, I don't like this. No way, let's get that out of here. All right, great defense there by Stokes. Kick it up to Mobley. Do I trust Whitehead again? Please bite on that, damn it. All right. Oh, man, I don't know what to do. Whitehead gets some separation. Pull up. Mobley inside. Mobley, get him in the air. There we go. Beautiful job. And he blows the layup. I'm at a loss for words. I got a wide open 3 and a wide open layup. Oh, my God. Taylor Hendricks is going to make that. I'm calling timeout. What just happened? Derek Whitehead misses a wide open 3, and then Evan Mobley misses a wide open layup in game 7 of the NBA Finals. Why is DJ Wagner in? I'm going to kill Dylan Harper. The kid, he fouled out again. He fouled out again in game... Oh, my God. I'm losing my mind. Game 5 and game 7, he fouled out. I'm not playing DJ Wagner. Let's get Hugo in, and then Arenas is going to play the 1. All right, well, that's going to happen the next dead ball. Derek Whitehead, who's not played in the playoffs, is currently trying to play right now. I don't know why this lineup is in. Find Gate inside. Kick that out to Elijah, please. Elijah. Oh, my God. In and out. I'm choking it. Oh, my God. Get on Buzelis. Oh, my God. He's going to make that. It's a 4-point game. I just hate that I have DJ Wagner, but I can't use my last time out. All right, Wagner, get to the... Oh, my God. Just get that to Mobley. Get the ball to Evan Mobley, please. Mobley, do something on Taylor Hendricks, please. I need this so badly. You're going to get it 3 seconds. Get him in the air. Oh, my God. What was... That goes in. That goes in. But his wide open layup when I got Clint Capella in the air doesn't go in. All right, he's got 25 and 15, or 23, 15, and 7. That is insane. All right, we're alive. We need to stop. Elijah Arenas has 6 points. This isn't good. I don't know why City Gay's in this game either. All right, Reed Shepherd, you're good. He ain't shooting that. These guys were teammates at Kentucky. Wagner and Shepherd were there. Oh, my God, Booker is so good. That was a beautiful step back. All right, it's not looking great for us right now. We don't need a 3. A 3 would be nice. Let's see if we can just score quickly, though. Mobley. Get to the rim, Mobley. There we go. Get to the line. Oh, my God. Hendricks with a block. Wow. We're going to lose game 7, I think, of the NBA Finals. I don't know why Dylan Harper keeps fouling out, though. He's just killing me there. And, yeah, we're going to foul Reed Shepard, who's probably an elite free throw shooter. I mean, yeah, we're pretty much cooked. He misses the first, but we didn't score on the last possession. And then Shepard is going to go 1 for 2. I don't want to talk about it. That is brutal. 2029, the year we blew a 2-0 lead in the finals, and then I thought we were going to win game 7, but Dylan Harper fouled out. So I do have to add 2 new expansion teams to the league. Let's approve of that. League realignment. I'm going to send Memphis, yeah, to the Southeast. That's fine with me. We're going to have 6 teams in the Atlantic. Yeah, we could do that. That's fine. And then, yeah, this all looks good to me. Draft lottery time. Do we have? Yep, we do have lottery picks. The Knicks pick. This is 2028. This is the swap with them. And then we have Miami's first here as well. And we end up with 11 and 13. Wow, they dropped because you had to add in the Supersonics and the Flamingos, and then they dropped a couple spots as well. We have 20 via Charlotte from, I think, no, I guess that's the Claxton deal, and then 31 is our pick. So I'm fully prepared to lose some guys here. I'm going to, yeah, keep these guys. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to keep Robin Ross or Herman Mercer. That is fine with me. Davion Mitchell, I thought that was Donovan for a second, wasn't kept. I was about to say, are you kidding me? Shout out to Killian Hayes being in the expansion draft. So, yeah, here we are, the night of the NBA draft. Like, the picks are kind of mid. So I may make a trade. Oh, I could trade Kavion Bryant for Joel Embiid. That is kind of insane. I didn't want to move Kavion Bryant. I wanted to move potentially Tyrone Jamerson. I think I saw enough out of his rookie season. Embiid's just making too much money for me. All right, I might as well just move up in this draft. So I'm going to move 11. I think I'm going to move all my first round picks just to move up because I don't have the roster spots, I think, to really take somebody. So I may try to move up to 5. Yeah, let's do that. And the Sonics agree to that. Welcome to the NBA Sonics, but they trade down and they get some draft capital, so that makes sense for them. And let's sign him. Team player options, Arenas, Stokes, yeah, Ariza, City Gay, we will all pick up on, but not Mercer. Tatum, Luka, Paolo, all free agents. So Dylan Harper's about to get a payday. Hugo only wants $12 million a year. That's amazing. Why does DJ Wagner want that much? I don't know. I'm renouncing the rights on him. We're going to bring back Hugo and Dylan Harper. Obviously Dylan Harper, but I'm glad Hugo doesn't want too much. So yeah, Dylan Harper's going to get a 5-year, $200 million contract from me. I think we could do like a front-loaded contract on Hugo, and this could be a steal of a contract down the line. So let's lock him in on that. Harper's going to probably sign 5 years, $237 million, and we're going to get Hugo Gonzalez back 4 years, $38 million. I am going to move Evan Mobley's position to a center. His overall doesn't change, and his backup position is still going to be a power forward. And player progression, Evan Mobley is a 93, 94 overall. Dylan Harper's a 92. Stokes, 87. That's a really good core. But some of these guys are going to hit free agency this year. Actually, I don't know. It's the 2026 draft class, which wasn't, or no, yeah, 2026. These guys, or no, Arenas is what, 2027? Who did I get in 2026? Oh, City Gay. So he'll be a free agent at the end of the year. Probably going to get priced out on him. All right, so coming up with the next year's rotation, Harper, Arenas, Whitehead, Stokes, and Evan Mobley with Ariza, and I would like Hugo Gonzalez getting a ton of minutes off the bench. I think City Gay can get 8. Oh my God, I forgot we have Kavion Bryant as well, and Tyrone Jameson. Like, we just have so much talent on this team. I don't even know if Jordan Fisher's going to play right now. I'd like Hugo to get, like, I don't know, 23 minutes, 25 to Ariza. We'll go 34 to Mobley for the regular season. Yeah, that's fine with me. I can play Arenas a little bit more as well. System proficiency under Jordy is 4.5-star balanced. He won Coach of the Year last year. Can he do it again this year? Well, let's win the finals. We beat the Lakers in a rematch. And Luka Doncic wins MVP with the LA Clippers. Cameron Mercer averaged 22 points as a rookie of the year. Kwame Evans, 6th man of the year. I think. Well, there's a Kwame Evans. I don't know if this is the one that's going to Duke as well. There's a, I forget. I don't know. I'm not even going to say anything. So 17-12, Jordy Fernandez. Let's freaking go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we are arguably the best team of the decade. I don't know at this point. Dylan Harper, just a consistent staple for us that we got back in the 2025 draft, which has been really good. Like, VJ Edgecombe was the 8th overall pick, and this guy's been a beast throughout here. We won 70 games. So obviously we're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. We should win the NBA Finals this year. If we don't, I'll be very upset. I got to pay Tyrone Stokes next year. I got to pay Elijah Arenas. There's Taj Ariza. Like, that was such a good draft class for us. Derek Whitehead has still been so rock solid. He's got 2 years left on his deal. But not going to lie, the 2028 guys of Tyrone Jameson and Kavion Bryant have been pretty disappointing for us. And I took them 2nd and 3rd overall. De'Aaron Fox and Stephon Castle, OG Anunoby, Gafford, and Duran with Dyson Daniels off the bench here in Milwaukee. Are they going to beat us in round number 1? Wow. Oh my God, we won in 7. I won 70 games to almost lose round number 1. That is insane. And I'm not even going to play those 2028 guys. I'm just going to play an 8-man rotation. So we're taking on the Cavs here in round 2. Still have Donovan Mitchell. They got Isaiah Collier now. They got Julius Randle as well. Can we advance to our 3rd straight conference finals? Yes, we can. We end up beating them in 5. So the 8-man rotation gets it done. Evan Mobley, come on. Take over, man. Beat the Pacers here in the conference finals, and we sweep them. We're taking on AJ DeBanza and the Golden State Warriors in the NBA finals. So it's not the LA Lakers. I can't believe we almost lost to the Bucks in round number 1. Mobley was great in round 2. Mobley was great in round 3. Can we beat a pretty good Warriors team? They got Shaedon Sharpe, Jarris Walker, Walker Kessler, Jonathan Kuminga. AJ Johnson is not in Milwaukee anymore. He's had a nice career. He's in Golden State. Here we go, NBA Finals, we sweep them. All right, let's go. Thank God, man. That is ring number 2. Should be ring number 3. I still can't believe we lost last year, but we got Evan Mobley in his prime, and he's an absolute beast. This is a 1-2 show in Brooklyn. There goes Kyrie, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, Bradley Beal, Rozier. A lot of notables. Like, when they retire, man, I'm going to feel kind of old. AD and Kyrie head to the Hall of Fame. Draft lottery time. We do have Miami Heat's pick at number 9, funny enough. I know I kind of need cost-effective guys, but the 2028 dudes are just not cutting it out right now. So the number 1 overall pick was Gary Wiles going to the Houston Rockets out of Michigan State. We ended up drafting Jimmy Holmes there at number 9, Lester Norris at 32. And then I'm going to sign Ricky Outlaw. I'm going to sign David Gilmour. I will not be signing Taylor Miller. We're going to pick up the team options on all these guys, but like I said, I think I'm going to move those 2028 guys. If we can get CDGA back on the qualifying offer, cool, but if not, I'm not going to be able to bring him back. It would be cool to have $57 million in cap space to try to sign Wemby. But I'm going to trade Tyron Jameson and Kavian Bryant. This is pretty good. I want to see how they actually progress in Milwaukee. We're getting Daniel Gafford, who's going to be the backup center over the next couple of years. And we're going to get OG Anunoby, who's going to be a nice defending specialist veteran off the bench. So that means we're not going to be bringing back City Gay. I don't think so. $12 million, yeah, because we have Gafford, so he's not even going to play for us, so we're going to re-announce the rights on him. We also had Cameron Johnson, funny enough, yeah. He bounced around a little bit. We sent him to Golden State, and then he went to the Clippers, so not really actually bouncing around too much. And Wemby signs with the Miami Heat. So now we got to play him in the Eastern Conference now. That is just great. All right, so I like the additions of OG and Gafford. I don't know why Hugo Gonzalez's development kind of got stumped. So OG's only going to get like 10 minutes tonight because I want to see what Jordan Fisher can do. I may send Lester Norris to the G League. I would like for Hugo to play like 19 minutes tonight then. Taj Ariza, 25. Big year for these guys because they're going to be free agents at the end of the year. So I'd like to see what they can do in full effect. Like I said, Lester Norris, who was the 9th. No, he was the 32nd pick. It's going to be Jimmy Holmes. He's going to go to the Long Island Nets. Under Jordy Fernandez, finally, 5-star balanced. Let's see if we can win another NBA Finals here in the 2031 season. And Cam Boozer, finally starting in New Orleans, ends up winning MVP here at the end of the 2031 season. You're telling me Dembona, who just drafted 41st overall by Philadelphia, finally got to play his rookie season for the Orlando Magic in his age 27 season. Okay, and then there's City Gay winning Most Improved. Of course. Oh my God. We were 40-3 at the trade deadline, or like 43-3. We went 77-5. Oh my God, this is like an 82-0 challenge for me. Isaac Hayes looks pretty good. I wonder how the guys were that I traded to Milwaukee were this season. Did they end up making the playoffs? No, they didn't even make the play-in tournament, but I want to see how those guys that I traded from the 2028 draft class ended up doing. Bryant, who averaged 14 points. I'm surprised he didn't win Most Improved. And then there is Tyron Jameson, but they both were still pretty inefficient. And the fact that we just went 77-5 should make me believe that this team should win the NBA Finals this year with ease, right? We shouldn't have any issue. We sweep the Miami Heat. We beat the Pistons in 6. Oh my God, and we beat the Hawks in 6. All right, these have been a little closer than what I would have liked. Isaiah Harwell, Western Conference Finals MVP out of Alabama. Dylan Harper, Eastern Conference Finals MVP. They are the, 6 seed? They ended, or excuse me, 4 seed. They beat the 2-seeded Clippers in 6 games. We are looking for our 3rd title in 4 years, and we're going to get it. We just gentlemen swept them, and Dylan Harper gets Finals MVP of the 2031 season. That is going to be his 2nd Finals MVP of his career. I still can't believe we lost to the Lakers. We could have had 4 rings in a row, but unfortunately we couldn't get there because the Lakers somehow beat us a couple years ago. Man, it's kind of wild. So we're going to have to pay a bunch of these guys in the offseason. Elijah Arenas, we're going to have to pay. I'm hoping I can afford Taj Ariza. I'd like to bring back Tyron Stokes. Tyus Jones ends up retiring. Same with Clint Capella, Zach LaVine, a lot of guys from the 2014 draft era. Thank God Jordy Fernandez did not retire. We would have been a little screwed because I think he's goated in this save, man. And I think we're out on having future 1st-round picks. The Celtics there are picking number 1 overall via Phoenix potentially. But no, they dropped or that Suns pick was protected because they're getting it at 5. We actually do get the Knicks pick here in 2031. It's the last one from the Bridges trade, and the Indiana Pacers end up with the number 1 pick. Flamingos at number 2, Seattle Supersonics at 14. And I actually like the depth that we have next year for sure. I may even move Daniel Gafford because we could play Lester Norris as the backup 5. And we also have the 18th pick via Miami. I feel like I've had so many different Miami Heat picks in this video. And yeah, I'm gonna get another first rounder here. We're gonna move 18 and Daniel Gafford. We're gonna get Ryan Dunn from the LA Clippers, who obviously was drafted by the Suns. He's a really good defender. I don't know if I'm gonna afford him down the line, but I'm probably gonna lose OG and Anunoby, so I might as well get his replacement. And Leroy Humphreys ends up going number 1 overall to the Indiana Pacers. We got Erno Garay, Steven Frazier, and Donta Page there in the first round. I'm going to sign Wally Brandon, Cedric Gilbert, but not Enrique Reyes. We're going to pick up the team options on, I guess, Ricky Outlaw, sure. Jordan Fisher and Dariq Whitehead, yes. And yeah, these are the big 3 guys that I'm going to hopefully be able to bring back. I hope they all don't want max deals. They all kind of do, besides Taz Ariza. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to bring back OG Anunoby on $17 million a year. We got Ryan Dunn, so that's not really needed. And Elijah Ariza is going to be or not Elijah Ariza, I keep doing that. Elijah Arenas is going to be a popular one. He got 14 different offers, 3 years, 127. We are going to match that. And Stokes is going to get like $40 million a year, which is insane. And yeah, we're going to get Ariza 5 years, 124, so around $25 million a year. And then Stokes is going to get 5 year, $162 million, which is a lot of money. We would be up against like the second apron because now we got like 3, 4-ish massive deals. I mean, the next guy that's a big free agent, I guess, next year would be Ryan Dunn. Oh, Evan Mobley's due. All right. But I don't think I'm going to move like Evan Mobley this offseason. I could bring back OG on a 2-year deal. I mean, we do have Ryan Dunn. We're going to play Norris as the backup 5. Honestly, let's sign OG. 2-year deal, and I could definitely trade him as well if needed. I believe I could sign OG. There it is. 2-year deal. Oh, no, I can't afford him. Never mind. Evan Mobley is a 93 overall. Same with Dylan Harper, Elijah Arenas. Let's win another ring. And Victor Wembanyama on the Miami Heat is your MVP. So now he's won an MVP in 2 different conferences. Italo Mansa, Rookie of the Year, undrafted back in 2024. Okay. De'Aaron Fox, 6th Man of the Year at this point in his career, which could happen. He's 34 years old. Spent a bunch of time in Milwaukee. King Fleming, what a name. Most improved. And we won 70 games again with Jordy Fernandez. I did re-sign. Oh, wow. Alex Starr's in Detroit. I did re-sign Evan Mobley to a massive extension, but I'm probably going to lose some guys this offseason because Dariq Whitehead wants $27 million a year, and he's good, and he's homegrown, 27, but he's going to get a payday on the open market that I just won't be able to give him. And we're the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Toronto Raptors in round 1. What Jacoby Walter average this year? 21 points. All right, he's fallen off. He's not averaging 33 anymore. What happened to him? Just taking a look at the stats this year, Evan Mobley and Elijah Arenas were our top 2 scorers, followed by Stokes, Harper, Ariza, and Whitehead. Yeah, we're going to see Ariza have a much larger role with Whitehead most likely gone. Jordan Fisher was pretty good off the bench as well, but I think he's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. Can we win another title? We sweep the Toronto Raptors, we beat the Pistons in 7, and we are back in the NBA Finals to take on the OKC Thunder. We ended up beating them by 13 here in Game 7. They were led by Ellis Harrington, Alex Sarr, Jabari Smith Jr., Dyson Daniels, and Asor Thompson still there. And can we beat the 2-seeded Thunder who have Shea, Giddey, Keon Anthony, Caleb Wilson, Chet Holmgren here in the NBA Finals? Their bench is pretty weak, and we swept them. So we sweep rounds 1, 3, and 4, but in round 2, we went to 7 games against Detroit, and Dylan Harper is your finals MVP, which will now be the 3rd of his career. We got 2 more years. I'd hope to get 2 more rings with this team. There goes Andrew Wiggins. Nets legend ends up retiring. As long as Jordy Fernandez does not retire, we are good. A lot of coaches retire, but not Jordy. And I don't think we have any lottery picks this year. The Celtics do get the Suns pick there at 4. And we ended up drafting Sidney Mills here at number 22. Could be a Jordan Fisher replacement. And we got Bo Carney and Gerard Byard there in the 2nd round. Number 1 overall pick was not Lawrence Taylor, the former New York Giants linebacker. It's Taylor Lawrence here. Then you see Cobert Hicks, Trevor Samuels, and Daryl Pickett. And no, we do get Jordan Fisher back for 1 more year on that team option. The dude is developed nicely in this game. As Cooper Flagg, I think that said he was a Seattle Supersonic, which is also kind of sick, but he's going to be entering unrestricted free agency. What did he just do, 1 year in Seattle, but they're trying to bring him back. No, he's done 3 years there. He spent a little bit of time as a Supersonic. You do have Alex Sarr, who spent the last 4 years in Detroit, and Reese Shea spent the last 4 years in Phoenix being free agents. They've developed very nicely in this game. Whitehead wants too much money. We're cooked. We really can't offer him that. Ryan Dunn, not going to be able to offer it to him either. I mean, we could do maybe like a 1 year deal, but I don't even know if that's worth it. because it could mess us up long term. We'll see. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to afford Derek White on a 1-year deal, but Ryan Dunn, I will offer it to him. And does he take it? He, let's see. Come on, take it, Ryan Dunn. There we go. 1 year's $23 million. And player progression, we're still really good. We got 490 overalls. We're going to be able to see Taj Ariza in the starting 5 as the starting small forward for the first time in his career this year. And I think, yeah, this is going to be the starting 5. That is so good with Fisher, Dunn, Hugo Gonzalez, and we're going to have Jimmy Holmes off the bench who was in the G League. I like Jordan Fisher, but he doesn't need to play that much because we got Dylan Harper playing a lot. So Lester Norris, I think, is going to get some minutes out there as well. And yeah, this should be another 70-win season with a 5-star balanced squad. I also don't know what's going on with 2K. It takes me like 20 minutes to simulate a season now. Alex Sarger, MVP. Lawrence Taylor, the Giants linebacker, rookie of the year. Jasper Johnson, 6th man of the year. I had a chance to draft him, but I'm like, we had point guard depth at the time. And we finished another year with 70-plus wins. Cameron Mercer, that former #1 overall pick, ends up on All-NBA first team. There's Nolan Troyer, who spent the last 4 years in New York on second team. Or, excuse me, he was on All-NBA first team. And once again, we are the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. It would be cool to go up against, like, the New York Knicks in round #1. And Tyron Stokes, the 2nd overall pick back in 2027, ended up being the highest scorer on this team. So, over the last, like, 6 years, we have gone, not including this year, so 5 years, we have gone to 5 finals, all 5 finals, and we are 4-1. I can't believe we still lost that one. I'm going to say it every single year. I know I've been saying it every time. But here we are, year number 9. Can we get a ring out of this? Boom, we sweep the Milwaukee Bucks in round #1. Let's beat the Miami Heat in round #2, and we are 8-0. Could we somehow go 16-0 in the playoffs? That'd be pretty dope. Evan Mobley doing his thing. Elijah Arenas is shooting 63% from the field, 47 from 3, 96 from the line. He has a 78.4% true shooting percentage. Taking on a good Detroit team in the conference finals, and Rob Dillingham is running the show in Portland. Yeah, they got Cade Cunningham, who we beat him before in big moments, and they got Nets legend Noah Clowney, and we did it. We just went 16-0 in the playoffs. I can't. This team is unreal, man. It's unreal. The Nets are set up well. They really are. Evan Mobley, Finals MVP with 15-11. There goes Nets legend D'Angelo Russell. Julius Randle retired. I saw Joel Embiid retired. He's going to the Hall of Fame. We're going to sign Gregory Holland, maybe the son of Ron Holland. No, I'm just kidding. There with their first-round pick. We're going to pick up all our team options right now as we are heading, I believe, into the final season. And we're going to give Jordan Fisher the qualifying offer. Hopefully, we get him back because he's really good. He's at 89 overall. He kind of started developing out of nowhere. Hopefully, Wemby goes back to the Western Conference, but you never know. I could probably get Hugo back on a 1-year deal. I mean, this is the last year, so we're going to give him a 1-year deal. Could I give Ryan Dunn a 1-year deal as well? And then Jordan Fisher, I would love to get back. Unfortunately, not. I was like, I kind of want to do like a blockbuster trade just to end it for the final season. Like if I did Ryan Dunn, Hugo Gonzalez, and Jimmy Holmes, who could I get? I don't think I'm going to do this trade specifically. Like if I just did Dunn and Hugo, could I get something different? It's just tough matching the salary out there. Cam Whitmore we could pick up. It's pretty sick. We could get Trey Johnson, but I think we're going to run this team back unless I get Jordan Fisher. I would have loved to get him for $40 million, but it might just come back on the qualifying offer. And I actually don't even know if I was able to afford him on the qualifying offer. Did he just sign a 4-year 175 with the Raptors? I couldn't even afford to match that, unfortunately. So we did lose a pretty good talent. And in the final year in 2034, Wemby wins another MVP after he signed with the Miami Heat. Pat Riley just getting it done. Oh, I forgot. I can't look at his contract there. I wanted to see how much he's just getting a year. Is it like $80 million? Boris Reed, Rookie of the Year, 22nd overall pick. City Gay, 6th man of the year. All right, this guy's just winning all the awards after leaving us. And we go 75-7. Unreal. The simulation loved this team, and obviously so did I. Dylan Harper was just a staple for this unit. We went 16-0 in the playoffs last year, and we just topped that record this year with this insane team. Like Tyron Stokes is developing. This guy could be an all-NBA caliber player if he had his own team, but obviously he's sharing it with Mobley, Harper, Arenas right now. That is like the core 4, and Ariza is right there. Jimmy Holmes is really good as well. Wow, he's developing the number 9 overall pick as well. I wonder how the point guard that left us, I already forgot his name. Who was it? It was Jordan Fisher. He averaged 17 points and only 3.9 assists. Okay, in Toronto. Jacoby Walter did not average 35 points again. And let's see, could we go 16-0 to wrap out the final year? We sweep the Raptors in round 1. Unfortunately, we beat the Pacers in 5. We beat the Knicks in 5 as well. And here we are in the NBA Finals, hoping to get our 6th ring of the video. We almost had 7 rings. We did not win it all in the first 3 years. And then we basically went to 7 straight finals. Damn. Are we going to be 7 rings of steel? Or no, we'd be 6 rings of steel there. We got 6 rings, 6 nets. No. 6 rings of Nets. Yeah, we'd be 6 rings of Nets, and Evan Mobley is your finals MVP. We just went 16-1 in the playoffs, and like I said, that will be our 6th ring in this video. You'll love to see it with this team, man. It was just so good throughout it. And getting Evan Mobley, getting our big fish, always getting more picks. And I think it was smart to move Cam Thomas and Nick Claxton in the beginning. So yeah, that is going to be for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you enjoyed this 10-year rebuild, it was pretty long. Drop a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments any other 10-year rebuild you'd like to see next. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.